Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is the Florida State Fan Edition prediction video for the Florida Gators and the Utah Utes. Last year, Florida won a very close game with Utah. They had Anthony Richardson running the football all over Utah, and Florida's defense made some key stops here and there. They actually had the game-sealing interception to seal the game and take a knee and get out of there at home. Here's the thing. I do think Florida's going to be a better football team this year. Defensively, I think they'll take a big step forward. I like how they changed up their coaching staff defensively. Offensively, it might be a setback year, but at the same time, it will help their offense grow throughout the year, not relying on the same pieces. I like that they do have Pearsall back at wide receiver. They do have Travis Etienne as a running back. Graham Mertz, I don't trust him at all. He was not very good at Wisconsin. He's what got Wisconsin's last coach fired and had them struggle a lot. So, again, he's very turnover prone. He does not complete passes very well. He's good at throwing interceptions a lot. He's thrown a few pick sixes, too. Utah lost a lot of experience, but they do bring back a lot of their defense. And most notably, offensively, they do bring back their quarterback. I just think the altitude is going to be a big problem in this game. Florida, here's the thing, and you've seen it in mixed martial arts a lot too. Like last year in Utah, you had Leon Edwards fighting Kamaru Usman to become champion. He did beat him, but most of that fight he looked tired. He was getting ragdolled, and later on it was revealed, like a lot of fighters, not just himself, but the altitude can really mess with you if you're not prepared for it. Remember Cain Velasquez fighting in Mexico City, fighting Fabricio Verdum. He lost and he looked sloppy in that fight. Now, I'm not saying Verdum shouldn't have beat him. He could have beat him anyway. He's a really talented fighter. But what I'm saying is that altitude's a big problem in certain areas, like Mexico City, Utah, I think Colorado too. I'm not sure. But for that reason, and because I don't think Florida's offense will be good enough to win the game for them, I got Utah winning. I think Utah will get revenge in this game. I don't think it'll be by a touchdown. Again, the weather will be a big problem in this game. Like Utah, they had a hard time dealing with that heat and humidity in Florida last year. That's a big part of why they lost. You could tell in the game, a lot of them had their hands on their hips. They weren't moving the same. One of them was puking up. I have to go with Utah. I actually think they'll win this game by 14 points or more. I think they'll run up the score a little bit and get some payback in this game. I don't think Florida's good enough to beat a team like Utah, who's got most of their team back and who I think is better coached with Whittingham as the coach, or Whittingham or whatever his name is. He's a really good football coach. I think Utah's hungry. They want some revenge, and they're going to start with Florida. So I got Utah winning this game, probably 34-14, 34-17, something like that, maybe even uglier.